The history of plane disappearances is rich with intrigue, mystery, and unanswered questions. From the eerie events of the Bermuda Triangle to the unexplained vanishings over oceans and mountains, these stories continue to captivate our imagination. Each incident contributes to the complex narrative of aviation mysteries, reminding us of the vastness and unpredictability of the skies. The Bermuda Triangle Mystery. The Bermuda Triangle, a region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean, has been notorious for the disappearance of aircraft and ships. One of the most famous cases is Flight 19, a squadron of 5 U.S. Navy bombers that vanished during a training flight in 1945. The pilots became disoriented, and despite radio communication, all planes were lost. To this day, the exact cause remains unknown. The ghost plane, Helios Airways Flight 522. In 2005, Helios Airways Flight 522 en route from Cyprus to Athens experienced a loss of cabin pressure. The entire crew and passengers succumbed to hypoxia, leaving the plane on autopilot. Greek fighter jets intercepted the plane, only to find the co-pilot slumped over the controls. The aircraft continued until it ran out of fuel and crashed. The incident highlighted the importance of cockpit security and crew training. The vanishing act of Flight MH370. The disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 in 2014 captured global attention. The plane's transponder and communication systems were intentionally turned off, leading to speculation about pilot involvement. Despite extensive search efforts, the main wreckage has not been found. They suspect it went down in the southern Indian Ocean. Until today it remains unresolved. D.B. Cooper, the unsolved skyjacking. In 1971, a man known as D.B. Cooper hijacked a commercial airliner, extorted a ransom, and then parachuted out of the plane, disappearing without a trace. Despite extensive investigations, Cooper's identity and whereabouts remain unknown. The case stands as the only unsolved skyjacking in U.S. history. The flight of Frederick Volenich. In 1978, Australian pilot Frederick Volenich disappeared over the Bass Strait while reporting an encounter with an unidentified flying object. His last radio transmission included strange metallic noises. Neither Volenich nor his plane was ever found, and the incident remains one of the most famous UFO-related disappearances. The mystery of Flight 981, the descent of death. In 1974, Turkish Airlines Flight 981 crashed near Paris, killing all 346 people on board. The cargo door had detached mid-flight, causing explosive decompression. The investigation revealed a design flaw, leading to improvements in aircraft safety standards. TWA Flight 800, a mid-air explosion. In 1996, TWA Flight 800 exploded shortly after takeoff from New York, killing all 230 people on board. Initial suspicions of terrorism were eventually ruled out, and the official cause was determined to be a fuel tank explosion due to an electrical fault. The incident prompted changes in aircraft design and safety regulations. The ghost crew of Flight 401. In 1972, Eastern Airlines Flight 401 crashed into the Florida Everglades due to the crew's focus on a malfunctioning landing gear light. Subsequently, stories emerged of sightings of the ghostly apparitions of the pilot and flight engineer on other Eastern Airlines planes, leading to speculation about the supernatural. Amelia Earhart's mysterious disappearance. Pioneer aviator Amelia Earhart disappeared in 1937 while attempting to circumnavigate the globe. Theories about her disappearance range from running out of fuel and crashing at sea to landing on a remote island. Despite numerous searches, her plane and remains have never been definitively located. The strange case of Star Tiger and Star Ariel. In 1948, two British South American Airways Avro Tudor aircraft, named Star Tiger and Star Ariel, disappeared within a year of each other in the Bermuda Triangle. Despite extensive search efforts, no wreckage or survivors were ever found. The incidents contributed to the mystique surrounding the Bermuda Triangle. The odd disappearance of Glenn Miller. In 1944, band leader and musician Glenn Miller disappeared during a flight over the English Channel while traveling to entertain U.S. troops. The circumstances of the disappearance remain unclear, and the wreckage was never found. Theories include a navigational error or friendly fire from Allied planes. Flying Tiger Line Flight 739, the Pacific Vanishing Act. In 1962, Flying Tiger Line Flight 739 disappeared over the Pacific Ocean during a military charter flight from California to Vietnam. The plane, carrying 96 military personnel and 11 crew members, lost contact, and despite extensive search efforts, no wreckage was found. The mystery surrounding the disappearance remains unsolved. The vanished N-844 AA, the lost jet. In 1965, a Boeing 707 jet, registered as N844A, disappeared over the Caribbean during a flight from New York to the Dominican Republic. Despite a massive search, no debris or survivors were ever found. The circumstances of the disappearance, including the lack of distress calls, remain a puzzle. The Vela incident, nuclear test or cosmic event. In 1979, a U.S. satellite detected a double flash over the Indian Ocean, suggesting a nuclear explosion. While the Vela incident is officially attributed to a possible nuclear test, some theories propose that it could have been a meteoroid impact or other cosmic event. No concrete evidence has confirmed the cause. The disappearance of Flight 2501. In 1950, Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 2501 vanished over Lake Michigan during a flight from New York to Seattle. The plane, a DC-4, lost contact with air traffic control in turbulent weather. Despite extensive search efforts, only debris and a few human remains were recovered. The cause of the crash remains a mystery. The strange case of JAL Flight 1628, UFO encounter. In 1986, Japan Airlines Flight 1628 reported a UFO sighting over Alaska. The crew reported that a massive unidentified object was pacing their aircraft. Despite radar confirmation, the incident remains officially unresolved. It sparked debates about UFO encounters and led to increased scrutiny of such reports in aviation. The strange disappearance of Pan Am Flight. In 1957, Pan Am Flight 7 vanished over the Pacific Ocean on its way from San Francisco to Honolulu. The Boeing 377 Stratocruiser lost contact, and despite an extensive search, no wreckage was found. The incident remains one of the unsolved mysteries of aviation, with theories ranging from structural failure to sabotage. The unexplained crash of Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571. In 1972, Uruguayan Air Force Flight 571 crashed in the Andes Mountains. The survivors faced extreme conditions and resorted to cannibalism to stay alive. The story became widely known through the book and movie Alive. The crash and the subsequent ordeal highlighted the challenges of mountainous terrain and the will to survive. The disappearance of the Lady Be Good. During World War II, the B-24 Liberator bomber Lady Be Good disappeared during a bombing mission over Italy in 1943. The crew bailed out, believing they were over the Mediterranean. The wreckage was discovered in the Libyan desert 16 years later, revealing that some of the crew had survived the bailout but perished in the desert. The mystery of the Russian Dyatlov Pass incident. While not a plane disappearance, the Dyatlov Pass incident involved the mysterious deaths of 9 hikers in the Ural Mountains in 1959. The circumstances, including slashed tents, mysterious injuries, and radiation traces, remain unexplained. Some theories involve military activity, paranormal events, or natural phenomena. The unsolved case of B-47 Stratojet 52-534, the disappearing bomber. In 1956, a B-47 Stratojet disappeared during a training mission over the Mediterranean. Despite extensive search efforts, no wreckage or crew members were found. The case remains open, with questions surrounding the cause of the disappearance and the fate of the crew. The ghost plane of Frederick Volenich. Frederick Volenich's disappearance over the Bass Strait has taken on an eerie twist. Some claim to have seen a ghostly plane matching Volenich's aircraft in subsequent years. These alleged sightings add a supernatural element to the already mysterious incident. The disappearance of planes, whether due to natural phenomena, human error, or intentional actions, has captivated the public's imagination throughout history. These cases, marked by intrigue and uncertainty, underscore the complexity of aviation and the challenges of investigating mysterious incidents. While advancements in technology and safety regulations have improved air travel, the allure of these unsolved mysteries continues to fascinate and perplex us. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.